Hello everyone! Have you ever heard of the Crouzon syndrome? Crouzon syndrome is a disease caused by an inherited genetic disorder in which the bones of the skull and face don't grow normally. In this manga, I want to tell you the story of a mother and daughter who had to go down a rough path in life because of Crouzon syndrome. What the heck's the fuss about? What's with this woman and her child? It seems they came all the way from Bulging city. All the way from such a place? For what? It's, of course, to get her daughter's eyes treated. Please, help my daughter! Help her! It's so sad. I see. That poor thing. The purpose for mother and daughter coming from this far away was to collect money for the medical treatment. They received advice from a man in their village to go to a big city, and if their story gets picked up by the media, they might be able to raise money for the treatment there. Thank you. Thank you. Why did mother and daughter get into this difficult situation? What's that? We need to show this to a doctor. Yes, we do, but the family was very poor and had no savings. Thank you so much. I will definitely pay you back. She borrowed money from a villager and a relative and somehow managed to raise the money for the treatment. She has to stay in the hospital because we have to take out the tumor. I understand. 1 month later, before they knew it, they had run out of money. So I will give you an injection and medicine. Okay. Alright. We have to try harder then. Also for her. Thank you, honey. As the head of the household, the father was supporting his family. But then one day... Ouch! Darling! The father had hurt his back. Maybe it had to do with a combination of the Chinese and Western medicine, but his condition changed abruptly. Before he could be taken to the hospital, he had passed away. Now that the breadwinner of the family is gone, the mother is selling their house. They had to live in welfare from then on. At that time it happened then. Like the expression in her bulging eyes, the daughter had also lost her sight. The blinded daughter got very depressed and eventually closed up her heart. What has she done to deserve this? If only I can give her my eyes instead. I want to help her so badly. But what can I do? Not knowing at all if her daughter's eyes would be healed or what kind of treatment she needed was torturing the mother the most. You have to go to a big city. If so, you will find a way to heal your daughter's eyes. And maybe a reporter will cover your story and you will get hold of money. And so, here the mother finally arrived. And so they told the reporter their whole story. I understand your situation. That must have been a hard time. Please tell me what I can do. Alright, let's go to the university hospital. I'm sure they will find a solution. The mother and her daughter are heading towards the university hospital with the reporter. But then, first, let's take a CT scan and do some tests. Excuse me, but how much is this going to cost? 800 RMB. Her mother was lost for words. 800 RMB. That was about 4 months of the welfare she received at the time. The mother was shocked that not only the treatment but just the tests would cost so much money. We don't know what lies at the end of this rough path and cruel fate. But even at this moment, there are people who are suffering from all kinds of diseases and fighting against them. Knowing this fact may be important for us, living in the present day.